Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to This Week in Dioramas. We've got an awesome showcase lined up for you. Grab a cup of coffee, sit back, relax, and enjoy 15 amazing dioramas in this week's showcase. So, without further ado, let's get into the showcase. Alrighty, folks, I hope you've got a full cup of coffee because we are ready to get going into this week's series of diorama showcases, starting off with Attila Nagy dioramas. This is a 1/12 scale asylum room, and I gotta say, the paint apps on this are excellent. You really did a great job on this. I love the way that this kind of green melds into the greenish tint that you've got on the tile. It just looks so sinister and so dark, and just, I love it. It looks so cool. The floor looks awesome. I love the way that you did that, especially the fact that you've got some weathering with some dirt or stains on here, and then the figure and the bed and all of the little bits of furniture and accessories just look so good in here. And then we have a very cinematic shot, and this just looks amazing. You've got the shot with your hand, so we can really get that scale. And dude, this just looks absolutely amazing. So good. All right, before we get too far into the showcases, I kind of wanted to showcase my own diorama, because why not? And also I wanted to just say thank you to all of you who have already gone in, given a like, and watched my YouTube video and commented on that. If you haven't yet, please go to my YouTube and, well, you're probably already on my YouTube, but please go there and watch the showcase, the build video. I put a lot of work into that video, and so I would love it if you went and saw it and, gave it a like or whatever. If you're not interested in that, that's fine. That is okay. But I wanted to make sure that I let you guys know I finally have finished a diorama again. And this is my Hot Toys 1/6 scale Into the Spider-Verse Miles Morales bedroom diorama. And I think it turned out pretty darn good, if I do say so myself, because why not? Why wouldn't I say so myself, right? I think it's awesome. So please do go check out both the reel that I created. So it's this little guy. I can't play it on here because I'll get a copyright infringement because I used one of the actual Into the Spider-Verse songs, but I think it's a pretty cool looking video. So by all means, go watch that and then go watch the YouTube video that I did, because then you can see how I did it. So there you have it. Again, thank you to everybody who has already watched and or liked the video and pictures. I'll probably post up a few more pictures that have some more close-ups of the diorama itself. So thank you again for all of the support. Our next dio is coming from the Beyond 1138 Alien Nostromo. I'm probably saying that wrong. Display with diorama for NECA scale figures, 1/10 scale. Control units are removable, which is pretty awesome. So these little units here can be removed. That is awesome. I love the grate. And then you've got more grates here, but the fact that you've got them red really makes it stand out and pop. I love it. There's lots of great detail. I'm wondering if this is 3D printed because it looks very, very perfect. I gotta know. God, this just looks so good. Love it. Look at this. Look at the details here on the outer edge. This really turned out very, very good. The paint looks nice. Awesome job. Next, coming from Fan-O-Rama, The Chronicles of Narnia. This is a 1/148th N scale diorama. So pretty darn small. And this is just super cool. If you remember The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, when Lucy comes into the lamppost, this just looks awesome. I love the way that you recreated that scene from what would be the movie and the books. And it just looks so cool. The trees with the snow in them looks awesome. Let's back out a little bit because you can see that the base is books, which, I mean, just awesome. It fits with what you're doing here. It fits so perfectly that you built it on top of a stack of books, and it just looks so good. I love the fact that the top book, you've got snow on there. This light really is glowing very nicely. The trees look awesome. I mean, these trees really look legit. You did a great job on this. Very glad that you reached out to me. So some of you have trouble using hashtags on Instagram, and I don't know what the deal is, but I keep hearing from lots of you saying, yeah, I've been blocked from being able to use hashtags. Either the instant you try and use one, then Instagram locks your account or whatever. So if you are in that scenario and you really think that your Dio deserves to be, that's the wrong word. I don't like using the word deserves, but if you really would like to see your diorama showcased on the show at some point and you aren't able to use the hashtag, you go ahead and either tag me or you can send me a DM. I do get a lot of DMs, so don't be surprised if it takes a little bit of time for me to get back to you, but definitely do. Now, if you're not having any problems, just go through the regular mechanism of just using the hashtag, and I'll cycle through and I'll pick what I would like to showcase. And, if you don't get showcased, don't worry about it. It's not like being on my show is that amazing. So if you run into that scenario, by all means, send me a DM with the link to your post. But anyway, this is a great looking piece, and I'm really glad that you brought it up and showed me, because I wanted to be able to showcase it. This next one is a video that I actually want to show you guys, and I want you to listen to it. So let me turn up my volume, and hopefully it will record the audio from this, and we'll just go ahead and listen to the message, because I really resonated with this message.
Ta-da! So guys, 2023 definitely started a little different. So I just wanted to test my skills. I was inspired by other creators that make this dioramas stuff. I want to confess, because it was so hard to do. I don't have the professional tools and everything, to make this. I did my best, but I like the way they turned out. What do you guys think? So leave it a comment right here. So look at the details, the windows, the brick, I like it. So what do you guys think? Because I want to confess, it took me about 8 days, because this is a hobby. So I have my job and I have to work on this between my hours, when my free hours, and basically, finally I get it done, and I hope you guys like it. Leave it a comment here what you guys think, because this is gonna be my diorama for my Hot Toys Spider-Man, which is gonna come out late in this year. I'll be posing them here, taking some pictures, videos, and I'll be sharing those pics and videos in the future for sure, guys. So yeah, this is it. What do you guys think again? Leave a comment right here, and feel free to be inspired by me like I was by the other them, and do your own. So I like it. That's it, guys. Stay positive, stay safe, and see you in the next video. Peace out.
All right, so I hope that resonates with you guys, and I hope that you guys will go do what he is doing. If you're watching and you've never made a diorama, go give it a try. If you're interested and you think that you'd like to give it a shot, definitely give it a shot, especially if you have an action figure that you absolutely love, that you'd love to just have its display step up and be looking even better. What I do want to say is to the rest of the community, go give some support. Go out and find creators that you haven't been following, someone like Bat Spider Geek, and give them a like. The fact that this only has 6 likes is kind of bothering me. It's really bothering me. Usually when I see that, it's because somebody hasn't been using any hashtags, but he's used some hashtags, and I want to say just to you specifically, Mr. Bat Spider Geek Augusto, this is an amazing looking piece. You really did a great job. This does not look like a beginner piece. You nailed it. we all are going to look at our own work and say, you know what, there's plenty of things that I could have done better on or whatever. But this is looking awesome. I love the way that it looks. I hope that you'll keep going with this hobby. And I get it. It's a hobby. We all need to try and find time around family and school and whatever else work that we've got going on to be able to put something together. And you really did nail it with what you put together. I love the window. Your brickwork is very clean. I see a lot of success coming to you in the future for future dioramas. The fact that you've got this little drain spout, also another nice touch. So again, to the rest of the community, go and interact with as many people as you can, as many creators as you can. Even if you see a diorama that you don't have that much interest in, you know what? Leave a comment. If it needs constructive criticism, by all means, leave constructive criticism or tips on how to make something better. But more importantly, just support the community and get involved. I'm going to try and get as involved as I possibly can by making sure that I'm on the different Facebook groups and making sure that I'm commenting and liking the dioramas that are being posted. But we all need to do our part, because I see dioramas that only have 6 likes, and this thing deserves far more than 6 likes. I get it. Instagram is tough to kind of make some headway, but let's come together and be a community and support each other. All right. And Bat Spider Geek, Augusto, awesome job again. You did a stellar job on this piece. You should be so proud. And I really do think that you are. So awesome job. I'm hoping that we will see more work from you in the future, because I think you've got the skill to be able to continue this. Next, coming from El Chambo Customs, this is an absolutely epic, fantastic 4 diorama. I always love his work. He always does such a great job with the pieces. Look at these magnets. Everything's magnetized so it can be taken apart and put back together, and it just looks so incredible. Look at this piece. That is just absolutely amazing. I love the rubble with the broken out part. I think this might be going to have the Galactus, if I recall correctly. But this just looks absolutely stunning. It's really a centerpiece for a collection. And every time you put something together, it's always so unique, always so good. Look at the signage. The signage is so awesome. God dang, you just did a great job on this. Yep, this is what I thought. That flame effect. Oh my gosh, this is just absolutely a stunning looking piece. So great job, as always, to our friend El Chambo Customs. This next one I wouldn't say is a diorama, but I thought it was just too cool and the picture looked awesome that I needed to include this as well. This is from Utah Dawn, the Star Wars version of Oscar the Grouch. So we put in here, I don't think the character was used, but I'm pretty sure the production art by Jake Lunt Davies was intended for Kanto Bite. I got this 3D printed head from Red Flare Models and made the body from whatever junk I had laying around. It just looks so cool. I love it. It looks awesome. You've got the multiple eyes, you got the little mouth here. It just looks awesome. I love the colors that you used. And then the base here also looks really cool with the little, kind of geometric shapes that you've got on here. That just looks so awesome. We got a little overhead shot, a back shot. The shading that you've got on here really, really pops and it looks great. So while this is a diorama show, you guys always need to remember, if there's a really cool custom that could either be an accessory or maybe a character that goes along with your diorama, you know what? We want to see that as well. It's fun to see the customizations that you guys come up with. That's why, we'll showcase vehicles and all sorts of things. So don't hesitate to share your work, even if it's not a straight up just building or something like that. So I love it. I think it looks awesome. And speaking of vehicles, we've got this one coming from Surfave 3002. So Sandman, he goes by. The Batmo Beast, it's a work in progress. Let's see, it was 2 weeks ago since he posted it up, so it could be done. I should have probably gone to his profile again to see what it looks like. But I wanted to showcase it really quick just so that you had a chance to be able to see it and possibly then go check out his profile to see the finished product. But this is a custom vehicle, and look at this. This looks so cool. I love the cage with the kind of chrome feel to it. It just looks cool. It gives me kind of that Mad Max feel. It just is looking awesome. I love the paint apps that we've got here, the little bit of mesh up front, which is also looking so cool. So again, if you are customizing a vehicle, heck, I'm customizing a vehicle right now, that still constitutes something diorama, and you can by all means include that in your hashtags so that then we can find it and possibly showcase it. So hopefully you will tag this with the hashtag thisweekindioramas when you're done so that we can all see the finished product and see where you went with it. So great job on it so far. This next one's coming from Our Little Creations. Let's see, 1/50th scale living room details. Last two pics are reference photos of the real home. So when I first saw this at a glance, I'm like, okay, why are we posting this? It's just a house, regular old house. It's not, it's a diorama. This is awesome. There's so much detail in here. The cabinets look so nice and clean. All of these little knickknacks, or they're really not knickknacks. It looks like it's a bunch of speakers that are up on the top. We got some little books. And again, let's go back to, this is 1/50th scale. That's really small. The TV here, and then, oh gosh, this is the Mrs. Robinson. Are you seducing me, Mrs. Robinson, or whatever? What is that? I keep wanting to say The Graduate. I don't think that's right. Anyway, this is just really cool. Let's go through some more of these pictures to see more of the detail. We've got the little overhead recessed lights. Very nice touch. Dang, it's so tiny. Look at that. You got the quarter in there so that we can see just how tiny. Look how much is going on here. We've got an entire floor plan, and here's the reference shot. I gotta say, you really nailed it. I mean, it's so accurate for what that room looks like. So great job. Next, coming from Kraken's Customs out of Converse, Texas. Some stills and videos from my recent Tatooine commission for Bloody Sunday. Hope you enjoy. See you on the next build. Fun fact. Ooh, a fun fact. I like those. The electrical panel is the battery cover from the Kenner 97 Millennium Falcon. Falcon? Jeez, we can't talk. Okay, so let's go through so these pictures where you've got the background is out of focus, the foreground is out of focus. That is, I love that. I love seeing that. It just really gives it that cinematic feel. This just really looks cool. I love the colors that you've got. There's some really nice weathering in the paint, especially right around in here where you can see it's much dirtier. That is awesome, and you've got it getting cleaner and cleaner as it goes to the top. That's usually how it's going to look, which is awesome. Nice attention to detail. Door looks awesome. The little canopy, all of this is just really coming out very nice. And then you've got some of those little extra details with the, I forget if this is, I forget would it be called, but it looks awesome because you've got a couple of different colors. You got the gunmetal gray and then kind of a copperish color down here, which is awesome. There's just a lot of really good details on here. You don't have too much to clutter it. It's just the right amount. And look at this. We got these little pieces with the wires. That's a nice touch. Just great details all around. We'll watch the video so we can see if we miss any details that we hadn't already seen. I'm really digging on that control panel. Dang. Really, really nicely done. Next, coming from 112 Wonders, my latest completed commission piece. This one for Toy Lens. Let's see, very excited to get this one shipped to him to see what insane stuff he shoots on it. Love this one so much I've decided it's going to be a set in my storefront, so keep your eyes peeled. So this is a Rooftop Dio. It looks awesome. I love the little graffiti that you've got up here. The brickwork really looks nice. I love the colors that you chose for your bricks. There's at least 3 different colors, and I'm really digging on it. It gives that feel of authenticity. And then the concrete that goes around, it's grimy, it's dirty, it's been around for a while, but there's a lot of different color variants around it, which is awesome. Just really digging on the way that this turned out. We got some nice cracking up here on the roof. Look at how clean those lines are. That is so nice and clean. And then we got a little bit of moss grass growing in the crack there. Dang, dude, you really did good on this. The door looks great. Dang, this looks awesome. You got some nice character in this piece. Next, coming from Psycho Clown 3 Samuel L. This is the It house I made out of popsicle sticks and other wood materials I got from Hobby Lobby. Back in the day when you'd have to actually eat 1,000 popsicles just to get all these popsicle sticks, now we can go buy them. Actually, when I was a kid, you could probably buy them too. But it was a lot more fun eating the popsicle sticks. Well, you know, you didn't eat the popsicle sticks. You ate the popsicles. What am I, a beaver? No, I'm not. Anyway, this house looks awesome. You really did a great job on this. It just, wow, this looks good. Dang. And then look at the roof here with the shingles. And I love kind of the, it's almost a monochromatic color scheme that you've got going on with the building, and it really works very, very well. You got some really nice damage up here with the awning kind of coming apart, and then the windows are broken out on the front door, and then the grass really, really works. I'm not sure what you use for this grass, but it definitely is working very much. It almost, and it's probably not intended, but this grass almost gives me a bit of a comic painting feel, and it really, really works very well with this. The balloon, oh man, that is an awesome addition. I'm glad that you have that, because just with that color contrast with the dark gray and then that balloon just popping out at you, that is perfect. Dang. And then look at that, we've got some lights. Geez, it looks like you're walking into the temple of hell right now. This is so good. Awesome job. Really nicely done. Next, coming from Freda0204. This is a kitchen diorama, and I wanted to showcase, he does a lot of photography, and he spins up these dioramas so quickly for the photography that he's doing, which is so cool. I wish I could spin up a diorama like half as fast as he does, because you're just grinding them out, which is awesome to see. We've got some nice stonework here. It's got an interesting texture to it. I'm not really, it's almost like it's a vertical texture. I wonder how you got that, or if it's from the foam that you used. And then the cabinets and whatnot all look really, really cool. Let's see if he took a couple of pictures with it. No, I'm not seeing. So if you want to see what kind of pictures he took with the diorama, you can go check him out on Instagram. But you can see, look at that. He made all of this out of XPS foam. That is a daunting endeavor to do all of that out of foam and get it looking as nicely as you did. It looks really good. I love the fact that you've got the wood grain kind of cut into that. That is a nice touch. So great job. All right, next, coming from Jack's Dio. Oh, let's see if we can get a translation. Well, I clicked on it. Ha! We still don't get the translation. Well, maybe we do. Uno de One Piece. What is that? I'm not sure what that is. Ow! I clicked on. My phone just changed. I was literally in the list, and then it changed on me. Bear with me, you guys. I'm not editing this out. It's too bad. That's just too bad. All right, let's see. One Piece duo Pirate King and Luffy's future mentor I named Shanks the Redhead and Gul D. Roger. So 3D resin logo by 3D Figures. Berry 3D resin by Darkside Creations. So we've got a mixture of 3D prints, and then I assume some hand sculpted diorama pieces with like the stone. I like these little displays where you've got the figures and then you create a base, and I love the little circle ones. It just, I don't know what it is, but it just gives it that factory feel, and I don't know, it just has a professionalism feel to it. I love the little red accent with the gold banding going around. That adds a nice kind of luxurious feel to it. It just looks cool. It really pops and gives me the feels. Even though I don't know anything about these titles, I really like the way that this looks. The paint apps on these little figures look amazing. I love that. This little pirate hat kind of thing. Just dang, this looks so good. Let's cycle through a few more of these. Very nicely done. I think he just did a great job with the custom paint jobs. And next up, coming from, what is this? Junith the Baller. Junie the Baller. June Salazar Gonzalez. Let's see. Uninvited guests. So we've got Batman's, oh my gosh, the Batcave. Wow. Jeez. All right, I'm taking a small drink. It's just coffee, but it should be something more. I'm struggling, apparently, you guys. I'm struggling. Anyway, this is a pretty epic piece. This has got to be huge. So next time, or update this, get more information in here. I'd love to know how big this is, what scale this is. I'm assuming this is 1/12 scale, but it could be smaller. Okay, so this, I believe, is the Mafex Bat Cycle. So I think that's 1/12, if I'm not mistaken. So if this is 1/12 scale, this has got to be, I don't know, 30, 40 inches wide, another 20, 30 inches high. I mean, this is massive. There's so much going on here. It's absolutely epic. Just how cool this is and how much space we've got with the platform. The paint apps on here look really cool. I feel like this might be a set that was repainted, just because it looks very factory made. So if you custom did this, that's amazing. If it's just custom paint, still great. I feel like, you know what? That's where you got to put more information in here. When you tag these things, we got to know, because I have been punked before where I've showcased something and they're like, yeah, no, that was actually manufactured by the Weta Workshop or whatever. Yeah. So hopefully this is actually custom painted, because if it is, it looks amazing. I love all the little signage with or I guess it's not signage, it's computer screens and all that. Just, it looks super cool. Yeah, awesome job if you customized it. If you didn't, you got me. You punked me. And then last but not least, coming from our friend Star Marvel 76, this is a what do we want to call it? It is an homage to why can't I think of the name? It's right here. Cagney. What's his first name? White Cagney movie. Okay, so black and white. Let me just read it. Speakeasy. What do you hear? What do you say? 1930s black and white Cagney movie inspired diorama bookend book nook display. Check out the video on his YouTube. So there'll be a link in his bio. So go check that out. I would highly recommend it. He did a really good job with the editing and the explanation of all of what he did. So definitely go check it out. It is worth the watch, because it's a very well done video and a very well done diorama. It's got a nice kind of monochromatic feel to it with the black and white, and it just looks awesome. I love the shadows that you've got throughout here. It really makes it pop. It looks awesome. I love these big floor joist sort of timbers that are coming up. The fact that you cut off part of the ceiling but still kept this coming, that's a nice touch. It really, really makes it pop. And even the fact that you've got the shelf thing coming out further than the base also really gives it that extra class to it, and extra character. And there's just so many great details throughout this piece. And this piece made out of XPS foam. He showed that in the video. Look at the ceiling though. That is a nice texture for the ceiling. You know, back in the day when they used to make things look cool, now everything's flat and, you know, so that you can quickly replace and whatever. Now we have no style, it seems, in our buildings. But this door is an absolutely amazing door. I think he said that he got it at Hobby Lobby. So if this kind of door is available at Hobby Lobby, pick it up. You should definitely grab a door like that because that thing's got so much character to it. It's got so much that will bring your piece together and make it look so cool. I just love it. I think this is just an absolutely amazing piece. So this, I believe, is an actual light switch that actually turns the light on in this piece. And good Lord, you just did a great job with it. I love it. And the fact that you could do an homage to, you know, one of your favorite actors. I still haven't gone to watch any of his movies, but if I'm being honest, I haven't watched any movies recently. So I need to get back on it, but I just don't have the time. Anyway, awesome job. Great job to everybody. Thank you to all of you who used the hashtag this week. It's so cool to go in every week into Instagram and see what you guys have posted. So thank you for using that hashtag. Alrighty, there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, the bell notification, leave a comment. Let me know what your favorite diorama of this week's episode was. If you are new here and you would like to be showcased in a future episode, all you need to do is upload your diorama pictures to Instagram and tag them with the hashtag thisweekindioramas. Gives me the best chance to be able to find your work and possibly showcase you in a future episode. I would also encourage you to go to Instagram and follow the hashtag thisweekindioramas. That way then you can see all of the work that I wasn't able to showcase because daily people are posting up amazing art and you just don't want to miss it. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed the episode like I already said. Have a great weekend, stay safe, and I will see you in the next episode.
If you try, you just might get a little bit of trouble,